as you guys can see, we're in a little bit, we have a little bit different scenery for you guys today. Typically we shoot across the pond for procurement update videos, but the weapon that we're going to be using today probably won't make it to the other side of the pond. And the other side of the range is under artillery fire. So we're not going to be able to use that side. But Combat Wombat, you have something special for us today. What is it? Oh no, are you serious? Did you purchase a Glock?
I spent money on a Glock. I actually went to a store and purchased this.
You're
just
kidding,
wanted to
right?
see what all the hype was about, man.
I do believe that there is several accounts of you saying that you will never buy a Glock.
Probably.
Yep. I'm sure that I'll find some somewhere.
Yeah, well, you know, here it is. Glock 26, Gen 4. So, some initial impressions I've had on this particular firearm. The slide on it is really smooth, right out of the box. The takedown on it is really easy. If I can do it. There we go. See? Look how easy that was. As I looked inside it, now granted I'm not a gunsmith or firearms expert per se, but to me, compared to my other concealed carry option, the Springfield XDS, this is much lower quality. There's nothing polished on the inside. There's much less reinforcement on the slide rails. For example, these are just almost like little clips set into the polymer. The RSA is the upgraded RSA, so some of the issues that plagued the early Gen 4s may be alleviated, but it's still a polymer RSA, whereas the XDS is all metal. So, you know, I bought it. We're going to see how it shoots. I'm just not impressed with the quality of the construction, particularly the slide stop. As you can see, there's a lot of wiggle. You can almost tuck that in. I guarantee you, with just my index finger, I could probably snap that thing right off of there. So I
in the disassembled form, yeah.
I do have to say that I'm just not impressed with the quality of the construction.
Especially for that money.
Especially for, you know, when Glocks were a $450 gun.
Yeah, so it's December 2013.
It is.
What was the price point of that gun?
$600.
$600.
Cheapest I found it.
That's disgusting.
Certain other retailers were wanting $650.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry, but
yeah.
I would not have purchased that gun. That gun, in my humble opinion, and I've said this on the internet multiple times, this gun should never cost more than $400.
I would pay $450 for.
Yeah.
Well,
but
instead you paid $600.
Yeah. Did he just say?
Yeah, I did.
It said you just paid $600.
9mm, 10 rounds per magazine, and the Gen 4 will actually give you 3 magazines as well. And want to take some shots with it?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Now, one thing here that I want to show. Let's
First
do a
the
little
Glock.
race here.
First the Glock.
Slide open.
So you get a positive release of the magazines. So when you're holding the gun like this, you don't get drop free. So
very important difference. Even though it's not an ambidextrous magazine release, it presents the same issue that we can see on the XDS. Because if you are holding this weapon comfortably, just normal position, you have that same problem where the other side of the release protrudes and your hand can obstruct that. And we do see that on the XDS.
Not as bad as the XDS.
Well.
The XDX actually has an extended button, whereas this for the ambidextrous side of the 26 release, you have to actually flip the magazine release to the other side. So you only have a small tab that comes out, as opposed to the XDS is a full button on the other side that can't obstruct your usage of the gun. So I don't think the Gen 4 Glock 17 has as big a problem. There's that artillery fire.
Artillery fire.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it does work. So,
Can I have a magazine?
there is not one loaded currently.
There, I have a partial.
Uh-oh.
No way!
Uh-oh. We faked it. We did.
We have a failure to feed. How many rounds did it take me? 3 to break it? Yes.
That's your first magazine.
So, this is, hang on, get the box. This is Blazer Brass, correct?
Keep shooting.
Move on. I can't find Winchester white box anywhere. Oh, you missed.
You got one.
Times there.
That's about how I feel about it. It's just kind of fat and chunky.
Yeah, we'll do a comparison next to the XDS as far as like its width here in a second.
Like, oh, we're just gonna. Oh, there's really not so much really to go in.
Yeah.
It's weird. Bless you. Right, you're gonna be catching my brass, and I want to hear you bitching.
I don't care.
Well, don't bitch.
I won't bitch. Just go.
Shoot.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what is this?
Not there.
Failure to go into battery.
Give it a tap.
Hey, wait a minute. Has this weapon been fired prior to today?
No.
Weapon has never been fired. Has it been lubed?
Yes.
Yes.
Rem oil.
Huh? Rem oil.
4 drops of rem oil on the rail.
All right. How about, did anybody have have a thermometer? We'll pull it off of the weather report for what it is. Nope. Nope, you're gonna have to clear it. So that's the second failure. Are you serious?
Oh, it's going back to Glock.
Oh my goodness.
Back to Glock it goes.
Here.
Why am I not
amazing.
surprised? I was trying to give that gun the benefit of the doubt too, I really was.
Okay, now that I've extracted that round from the thing, from the gun, you can go ahead and re-up. Okay, we're in battery, I think. Okay, it made it.
Oh, that's terrible. That's bad. Really? That's all. That's really all that I get out of that?
Yes.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Somebody will come back and say, "Oh, well, I don't want to lose my magazine, so I don't want it to flow. I don't want to throw it over."
Die. So I want this thing to just go away. I didn't throw it.
Here.
Okay, I'm gonna keep shooting it.
Yeah, keep shooting it. We've had 2 failures so far.
It hasn't even been tortured or anything.
Yeah, I know. We haven't even got it dirty.
Clean. There's nothing in there but... Now it's fine. I don't know what its deal is.
Yeah, maybe it just needed to heat up or something stupid that some...
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a fan.
I'm not really either. Looks like the shield will be next on the list.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, just for...
Oh!
What, is PF9 better?
Pay this for, what, $250? And this thing comes out?
Oh, yours was a little bit more. Yours is a Cerakote model, right?
But yeah, yo, that thing comes right
Yeah,
out.
it gives you an inch or two. Haha.
Did you shoot it or?
No, he's just testing the...
I think my sights are better too, actually.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they are.
Can't see the target with these on.
Very thermogenic. You fail on the second one.
Whatever, I don't know why. But a couple of other data points here. The safe action trigger on the Glock, I find it to be almost kind of flimsy. Once again, this is clear. It doesn't give you kind of some positive resistance the way that the XDS trigger does. It almost seems like it's kind of just flapping around in there.
fucking hate this gun.
Why does that thing suck so bad? Give it to me.
Do you have a rod?
Give it to me.
Dude, nobody has shit out here.
Back straps?
That came with 6 of them.
Really? This
Yes,
comes off?
That is the smallest one. I'm not sure how it comes off either. It's just got a pin and
Wonder why.
nothing else, but it came with them, I promise.
Oh, you know what? They go on over top. See that? This is this is part of the frame.
Oh, yeah.
This is part of the frame. This does not separate. Like, this is a separate piece.
Yes.
Those other ones come over top of this stock grip. So that's how that works. It's kind of stupid, but whatever.
Yeah. It's not a battery. Fuck. It's defeated. It's completely done.
No, get it back out.
The other thing that I will say that I do like about the Glock over the XDS is I can take any 9mm magazine that is bigger than this and put in this gun. Take the 26 magazine, you can take the 17 magazine, you can take the 33 round magazine.
19.
You can take the 19 and 15 rounds. So all of those magazines you can immediately upgrade in firepower. So you could carry a 33 round stick magazine in your pocket and jam it in this 26 and you're ready to go. The maximum capacity of that was 10 or 8, right?
8 with the extended magazine and 1 in the chamber.
Yeah. So now this is the Blazer.
Okay. Shouldn't have to lube a Glock anyway. Not a battery. Is there snow stuffed in it or anything
Do it
like
again.
that?
Yeah.
As far as dimensions go, if you look at it from a top-down perspective, they don't really look all that different to me. But the real difference,
Oh, dude, they are. There's a difference. Go on.
There's a big difference.
is if you look from the rear.
Yeah.
The XDS is slightly taller. You can get just a little bit more meat from your hand on there, even with my petite little boy hands.
Yeah. The XDS is definitely slimmer.
Overall length, about identical.
It's a single stack, though, right?
This is a 5-round capacity. This is a 10-round capacity. So you are getting a double stack magazine.
Double stack versus a single stack, which does affect that.
But just depends on what your priorities are. If you're looking at.
But once again, I mean, we're talking about this dimension, really.
Right.
We're talking about this dimension. This does not matter. The magazine size does not.
Yep.
The single stack versus double stack doesn't matter here. It matters here.
Correct.
This is a 45. This is a 9mm. There's no excuse for this. For this to be this thick, there's no excuse. This is a bigger round. You can see that. Both these guns are unloaded, but
Look at that bore.
I mean, you have 45 bore on this. You have 9x19 bore over here. There's no excuse for a Glock to be this thick in the actual slide. Now, for the grip, yeah, I understand. You know, 10 rounds of 9mm versus 5 rounds of 45. Cool. I subscribe to that. This, fix it. It's wrong. It's just wrong. Still, not very well made.
It's really not.
Better made, but still not very good made.